Hello and welcome once again to lucav-howto, your hub for data analytics. This video is titled Preparing Data for Analysis using Microsoft Excel Part 1. This is the third series of our serial videos. In the last two series, we covered introduction to Microsoft Excel Home tab, and also we touched serialization of numbers, alphanumeric digits, dates, days. We also covered randomization of numbers, alphabets, alphanumeric digits, and dates. We also took you through how to round numbers to the nearest number of decimal places. In this series, we will take you through 5 common tasks in data preparation. We will take you through how to highlight and copy large amount of data, and sometimes we are faced with working with large amount of data and we are required to copy such large amount of data. So take you through a functional way to do that, and not to follow the old-fashioned ways. We also take you through how to detect duplicates in your data sets and how to delete the duplicates. And sometimes we need to work with only unique records. And so this way we will take you through a functional way to do that. We also take you through how to move columns from one location to the other. So sometimes you just want to move it. Sometimes you want to replace a column with another column. Sometimes you want to copy a column and replace in another column. So we will take you through how to do that. We'll also teach you how to transpose your data. We are going to take you through two methods of transposing your data using the copy and paste method, and also to use the function. So don't go away, stick around to the end of the video. And please, if you missed any of our previous videos, go back to watch it so that we will move along this journey of Excel proficiency to a higher level. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel to get notified. Thank you. So let's go straight to the hands-on. So we have a set of data. Let's investigate the size of the data. So let's highlight for you to know the number of rows you highlight across, and then you see here. So we are seeing 12 columns. Let's also look at the number of rows. You have 41,508 rows. A huge amount of data. Now, I like working in this way. I always like to retain my original data sets, and then I will copy it and work with the copied version. So let me try to copy this using the old-fashioned method. So I will begin to highlight it and drag it down. You can imagine how long it will take me to drag down to 41,000. We are still at 6,800. So the disadvantage here is it will eat up your memory, your RAM. It will also waste your time, and you know that time is money. So no, this is an old-fashioned way to do it. There's a more efficient way to do it, and to do that, you place your cursor at the leftmost upper leftmost cell, and then you just press down Control Shift key and then the right arrow, and it will highlight across the rows, across the columns, and then Control Shift key down arrow, and it will highlight the entire work area that you desire. It highlighted up to the last cell that has a record in it. So this is how to highlight, and then to copy, you just simply press down Control C to copy. Now we want to go to a new sheet. Now these data sets have a whole lot of formulas. We use formulas to generate all these data sets. Now we don't want the formula to come with it. So to do that, we will paste special. We'll paste the data as in text. So to do that, we say Alt ESB, and then this menu will come up, and then you either come to value, you say OK, or you just enter, and then the data is here. So we don't have formulas here anymore. If you come here, you can see this is a formula. You come to the formula bar, and then you see the formulas there. But when I come here and then I click on this, there's no longer formula. So these are just text. Now, what next are we supposed to do? We want to detect if there are duplicates in our data sets. Now, our focus is on the code column. Now, let us investigate if there are duplicates on this column. To do that, you will use the conditional formatting. We highlight on the column, desired column, and then you come to new rules. When we come to new rule, we are served with options here, and the one we need is format only unique and duplicate values. So what we want here is when you see any duplicate value, highlight it. So when I click on it, I'll go to the format. We have different formats. For me, I want to use the fill, and with the fill, I want to use the red color so that it will really highlight it. So when I say OK, and then OK, and then you can see this is a duplicated record, this is a duplicated code. All these ones in red are duplicated codes. Now, let's apply the filter. Let's apply the filter across the headers. To do that, you just simply use Ctrl-Shift-L, and you can see all the filters are there. Let's filter out all the duplicated values. So you come here and then you click this. So you can see they are, all these are the filtered this thing, but we are not really appreciating that they are duplicates. Let's now sort it A to Z. If you sort A to Z, yeah, you can see this and these are duplicate, this and these are duplicate, these are duplicate. So next is for us to find a way to remove the duplicates, and to do that, let's first of all go to conditional formatting and clear rules across the entire sheet. So all the rules have been cleared. So to remove duplicates, you come to data simply, and then you come to remove duplicates, tool. So here, let's unselect. So we are served with all our columns here. So we unselect it. Now, when you want to remove the duplicate, which of the column do you want to apply? I want to apply it on the code column. So come to the code column. Yep. Yeah, this is the code column. And then you press OK. It's as simple as that. So it has removed 912 duplicate, and it has the remaining is 40,596. Remember, we had 41,508 rows. So now we are saved with only 40,596. So this is how to remove duplicate. Now let's go to the next. The next is for us to move our columns. Now I want to move some columns across. I'm not okay with the positions of some of the columns. So now to move column, I can easily move a column by highlighting the header, and then bring my cursor to the corner of the column, and then I'll move it. So to move it to where there is no records, it's simple. You can easily move it. So let me take it back. I take it back. But if I want to move it to where there is record, for example, I need it to move it somewhere around here, and I drag it, it will react and ask me, do you want to replace it? If I say yes, it has replaced it, it has removed the date. So we don't want that. Ctrl Z. So we are back to our older record. Now, if you want to replace it, what you do is to press down the Control key and then highlight on it. Okay, highlight on it, press down Control key, and then you move it. Now it has replaced it totally, and then it still retain its earlier version. Now this is also not what I want. So we still have this date and this other date. Now, if I want to move it, now I want to move this date close to the other date. Simple, you just highlight it and press Shift key, and then you move it. So 3 things to learn here. You don't apply any key. You just drag the data to a location where there is no cell and you don't have any problem with that. If you use the control key, you are saying replace it. So if I press down control key, I'm replacing it and then retaining the earlier records. If I want to move it in between, so I will just press the shift key and then I'll move it to the desired location. So this is how we can move our columns within our sheets to the desired locations. Now, next thing to learn here, very important, is how we can transpose data. Sometimes we have our data in a vertical format, and then you want it in an horizontal. You want it to be laid out in an horizontal format. So first of all, let me sort this ascending. No, let me go to this and sort this. Yeah, so starting from Sunday. So if I want to transpose this data, let me copy from Sunday to Saturday. Yeah, so you copy it and then you come to the area you want to transpose. So to transpose it, you right click and then come to paste. When you come to paste, you'll see this icon showing transpose. So when you click on it, it will transpose from the vertical to horizontal. The same way you can copy this and transpose from horizontal to vertical. But there's a better way to do it. If you want to apply formula, there is a formula. There is a function called transpose. So you say equals transpose. So now I want to transpose this back to vertical. And so I will just highlight. It's asking just for the array, just for the table. You can transpose an entire table. So I have highlighted the array and then you say, okay, it has brought it back. So this is how simple it is to transpose.